Russia has some of the most powerful and secretive weapons on Earth. Machines that can strike from thousands of kilometers away, travel underwater for months, or even fly faster than anything can stop them. While the world watches, Russia continues building weapons that seem like they're straight out of science fiction movies. From giant nuclear-powered underwater robots to lasers that blind satellites in space. These aren't just prototypes, they're real, they're operational, and some have already been used in combat. Some of these weapons are so advanced that Western militaries openly admit they have no defense against them. Stay till the end, because number one isn't just a weapon. It's a flying fortress that can destroy entire countries without ever crossing their borders. Let's dive in. Number 12. TOS EA Songsepek. This weapon system is one of the most terrifying machines on the battlefield. It launches massive rockets filled with special fuel that creates giant fireballs and destroys everything in a huge area. The TOS-1A, nicknamed Songsepek, which means blazing sun, is a thermobaric rocket launcher mounted on a tank body. It carries 24 rocket tubes on top of a T-72 tank chassis, giving it armor protection and mobility. Each rocket is 220 millimeters thick and can be fired in just a few seconds. The rockets release a fuel cloud that ignites and creates massive explosions with extreme heat and pressure, reaching temperatures over 3,000 degrees Celsius. The explosion sucks oxygen out of the air, making it deadly even for enemies hiding in underground shelters or behind walls. It's so powerful that soldiers call it the Terminator of cities because nothing survives in its blast zone. 11. Zircon Hypersonic Missile. One of the fastest and most unstoppable missiles in the world is Zircon, a hypersonic anti-ship weapon that moves so fast enemy defenses have almost no time to react. It is built to destroy aircraft carriers, warships, and coastal targets before they even know what's coming. It can fly at Mach 8 to Mach 9, about 9,800 kilometers per hour, or roughly 2.7 kilometers per second. It has a range of around 1,000 kilometers and skims at extremely low altitude over the water, staying nearly invisible to radar until the last moment. It can be launched from ships, submarines, and coastal defense systems. Once it shows up on radar, enemy ships may have less than 60 seconds to detect and respond, but most air defense systems can't react fast enough. At these speeds, it forms a plasma cloud that makes radar tracking almost impossible. Number 10. Tu-160M Blackjack. The Tu-160M is the largest and heaviest combat aircraft ever built. It is a massive supersonic bomber that can fly halfway around the world and strike targets with nuclear or conventional missiles. Russian pilots call it the White Swan. It is an upgraded version of the Soviet-era strategic bomber and is still one of the most powerful flying weapons today. It is huge, about 54 meters long, with variable swept wings that change angle in flight for speed or stability. It can carry up to 45 tons of weapons inside its belly, including long-range cruise missiles like the KH-101 and the nuclear-capable KH-102. It can fly over 2,200 kilometers per hour, about twice the speed of sound, and has a range of 12,000 kilometers without refueling. It can launch cruise missiles from thousands of kilometers away from enemy borders. Its engines are so strong it can take off fully loaded and still accelerate to supersonic speed, making it very hard for enemy fighters to catch. 9. Lancet Drone. This is a small flying robot that hunts down enemy tanks, artillery, and air defense systems like a smart missile with eyes. The Lancet drone is one of Russia's most successful weapons in modern warfare, known for destroying high-value targets with deadly accuracy. It's a kamikaze drone that flies to the target, locks on using cameras, and then crashes into it with an explosion. It comes in two versions. Lancet 1 weighs about 5 kilograms with a 1 kilogram warhead, while Lancet 3 weighs 12 kilograms with a 3 kilogram warhead. It can fly for around 40 minutes and hit targets up to 40 to 70 kilometers away. It can destroy tanks, howitzers, and even advanced Western air defense systems worth millions of dollars, while the drone itself costs only around $35,000, making it incredibly cost-effective. Once it locks on, there's almost no escape. 8. Yassin-M nuclear submarines. This is one of the quietest and deadliest submarines ever built by Russia, designed to hunt enemy ships and strike targets on land from deep underwater. The Yassin-M class submarines are nuclear-powered attack subs that can stay underwater for months without surfacing and carry enough firepower to destroy entire fleets. Each submarine is about 130 meters long and can dive over 600 meters deep. It's armed with 32 cruise missiles, including the Kalibr and Onyx anti-ship missiles, plus 10 torpedo tubes that can launch advanced torpedoes. The hull is covered with special rubber tiles that absorb sonar waves, making it super quiet and hard to detect underwater. The Yassin-M can launch Kalibr cruise missiles from underwater while hundreds of kilometers away from the coast, hitting targets deep inside enemy territory with pinpoint accuracy. 7. S-70 Okhotnik B. Russia's first heavy combat drone looks like a sci-fi machine, a flying-wing stealth drone built to work alongside fighter jets and hit enemy targets. The S-70, nicknamed Okhotnik, meaning hunter, is one of the largest and most advanced military drones in the world. It has a wingspan of about 19 meters and weighs around 20 tons when fully loaded. Its flat, wing-shaped body is made to avoid enemy radar, making it stealthy, like the American B-2 bomber. It can carry bombs and missiles inside its body, fly up to 1,000 kilometers per hour, and reach about 6,000 kilometers in range. It can team up with Russia's Su-57 fighter as a loyal wingman, scouting ahead, distracting defenses, or attacking targets while the pilot controls it from the cockpit. It's built to enter the most dangerous areas where sending human pilots is too risky. Which weapon shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below. Number 6. Krasukha. This weapon system doesn't fire bullets or missiles, but it can blind an entire enemy air force without them even knowing what hit them. The Krasukha is Russia's advanced electronic warfare system designed to jam and disable enemy radars, drones, and aircraft from very long distances. It uses powerful radio waves to confuse enemy radar signals. The Krasukha 4 can jam airborne warning systems, spy satellites, and fighter jet radars from over 300 kilometers away. It's mounted on mobile trucks for quick deployment. It can disrupt aircraft operations so badly that pilots lose navigation and communication, forcing them to retreat immediately. Enemies don't see explosions, they just suddenly lose all radar screens and systems, leaving them completely blind mid-mission. This makes Krasukha one of Russia's smartest weapons. Number 5. T-90M Proraiv. Russia's most advanced main battle tank is built to dominate modern battlefields. The T-90M, nicknamed Proraiv, Breakthrough. It is a heavily upgraded T-90 with new armor, weapons, and technology, making it one of today's toughest tanks right now overall. It carries a powerful 125mm smoothbore cannon that can fire regular shells, armor-piercing rounds, and guided missiles. Protection includes re-licked explosive reactive armor that can stop anti-tank missiles, plus a soft-kill active protection system called Shtora that jams enemy missile guidance. It also has a modern digital fire control system with thermal cameras for fighting day and night. The T-90M can fire laser-guided missiles through its main gun to hit targets up to 5 kilometers away, destroying enemy tanks before they see it. It weighs about 48 tons, lighter and faster than the 70-ton M1 Abrams, yet keeps strong protection and firepower. 4. UMPK Glide Bomb Kits. UMPK is not a new bomb. It is a smart upgrade kit that turns old regular bombs into long-range precision weapons. UMPK means Unified Module for Gliding and Correction, and it basically adds wings and a GPS brain to cheap, old-style bombs Russia has stored for decades. The kit gives Soviet-era bombs folding wings and a guidance system, including models like the FAB 500, 500 kilograms, and FAB 1500. Dropped from a fighter jet flying high and far away, the bomb can glide about 60 to 70 kilometers toward the target using GPS and hit within a few meters of accuracy. This means Russian jets do not need to fly close to dangerous enemy air defenses. They can release glide bombs from safe distances, and the wings carry them the rest of the way. Russia has thousands of old bombs in storage, and these cheap kits turn them into smart weapons for a fraction of new precision missiles, making old explosives deadly and accurate again. 3. Poseidon Nuclear Drone. Russia's scariest weapon may be a giant underwater robot drone, powered by a nuclear engine that can cross whole oceans and carry a huge nuclear warhead. It is enormous for a torpedo, about 24 meters long and 2 meters wide, roughly the size of a school bus. A small nuclear reactor gives it near unlimited range, letting it travel more than 10,000 kilometers underwater. It can dive to about 1,000 meters and run at around 100 to 200 kilometers per hour, while carrying a warhead estimated at 2 megatons or more. It could slip across the Atlantic or Pacific undetected along the deep ocean floor, then explode near a coastline and create a radioactive tsunami that could wreck entire coastal cities. Because it is nuclear-powered, it doesn't refuel and can stay underwater for months, making it very hard to track or stop in real time. 2. Oreshnik Ballistic Missile. Russia's newest, most mysterious weapon today is Oreshnik, an experimental intermediate-range ballistic missile that carries multiple warheads and strikes at hypersonic speed. Its name means hazel tree in the Russian language. It was first used in combat in November 2024 when Russia fired it at a target in Ukraine, shocking the world. It is believed to have about 5,500 kilometers range and can carry independently targetable warheads that separate during flight. It flies over Mach 10 more than 12,000 kilometers per hour. It can be armed with conventional or nuclear warheads and is launched from mobile platforms, making it hard to locate and destroy. It hit with speed and precision that air defense systems couldn't intercept it. The warheads arrived within seconds of detection, giving no time to respond. President Putin announced it only after battle use, keeping it secret until then. Number 1. Peresvet. This is one of Russia's most secret and coolest weapons, a real laser system that can blind enemy satellites in space and destroy cameras on drones. The Peresvet was shown to the world by President Putin in 2018, and Russian forces started using it in 2019. It's a laser weapon mounted on big military trucks so it can move around easily. Instead of shooting bullets, it shoots invisible laser beams that can hit satellites flying in space or drones in the sky. It works day and night, even in cloudy weather. It can blind or destroy spy satellites that are hundreds of kilometers up in space, stopping enemies from watching what Russia is doing from above. Lasers travel at the speed of light, so fast that enemies don't even know they're being attacked until their cameras and sensors are already dead. That's it for today. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible machines, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more military content.